Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Today we honor and remember the men and women who gave their lives for our country. Here at WACH Fox, we want to remember their names by telling their stories. Joining us now is Major General Jeff Jones, Deputy Adjutant General of South Carolina. Thank you so much, Major, for being here.
Thank you for the invitation. It's an honor to represent all service members and their families by being with you today.
Major General Jeff Jones, again, thank you for your time. You know, today there's going to be a number of ceremonies and events honoring those who have passed away, giving us the ability to sit here right now.
Absolutely.
How are you going to honor those individuals?
Well, I will first tell you that I honor them every day. I try my best to honor them every day, and just in the way I serve, the way I treat people, the way I live. But on Memorial Day, I will take time to attend services that will be around the city. I will take time with my family for us to talk about their service and to call their names and what they meant to our country in the past and going forward.
And speaking of that, before we get to some of those names, because there are some individuals that you definitely, I know you're going to honor this morning. What was it about the military that drew you in, sir?
I originally joined to have money for college.
Okay.
But once I joined and I realized the spirit of service, the camaraderie, the purpose that really underpinned what wearing the uniform was all about. 41 years later, I'm still doing it.
Wow.
And it really is all about that cause that's greater than yourself, and it's all about along the way, the people that you meet, the people you serve with. It's the greatest honor of my lifetime to be able to do it.
You talked about the people that you serve with and the people that you meet. Right now, we're going to honor some of those names. Tell us some of those individuals who have died in the line of duty that you want to talk about.
So in my office, I keep this photograph.
Okay.
18 soldiers of the South Carolina Army National Guard, who as early as October of 2003 to May of 2023 made the ultimate sacrifice. I look at their names and I can call each one of them, and I know something about them. And it goes from Algie Adams, who was our first South Carolina National Guardsman, lost. He was from Aiken, South Carolina, and we lost him in October of 2003, all the way to Jason Havens, who we lost in May of 2023. And if you think about it, you know, they're not statistics, right? Behind each one of these faces is a story of someone who served not for fame or fortune, I believe. They served to demonstrate their singular love for our country. And they volunteered to step in the line of fire for the cause of freedom. And when I look at these faces also, I'm remembered that behind each one of them is a family whose lives are changed forever.
Absolutely.
And I say their names again every day. So many of them, these are faces that are behind the names that are on bridges, that are on intersections in Columbia. If you are traveling near Lexington High School, you cross John D. Metter intersection. A Lexington County Deputy Sheriff who was also a wrestling coach at Lexington High School. And if you are driving in the Red Bank area, you are traveling down Will Rabin Highway, lost in 2012 along with Willie Harley, and that day over 6 kids were left without a father.
Wow.
And so think about the impact again on the families, and we commit ourselves to serving those families and being there with those families. Not saying that we understand the shoes that they walk in, but we commit to them that they're not going to walk alone.
And that's good that you talked about committing that you're not going to walk alone, and you have this on your desk and to remember their names. How does this help you to be even a better leader?
It helps me because it gives me perspective each day. First of all, that again, they are the ones who sacrificed their tomorrow so that you and I can live in freedom today. And I also say that if I can't be the best person, if I can't be the best leader, if I can't be the best American that I can be, then what does their sacrifice really mean? Because we owe it to their sacrifice to be the best people, to be the best leaders, whatever we do in life, how we treat each other, right? That's doing right by their sacrifice. So it's a reminder for me every day that their ultimate sacrifice means that I have a responsibility in how I lead and how I live.
Major General Jeff Jones, thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for everything this station does to represent the military community, particularly in Columbia.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Stay with us. There's more Good Day Columbia coming up right after this.